Hey, what's going on, folks? How's it going? We got audio? Let me double check, make sure we got audio, make sure that avatar is beating. Yeah, we got audio. I got these new headphones, so let me see. Can't seem to hear myself. How's it going? Man, I pulled up European Watch Company, and there's a lot of interesting watches. I want to see what their prices are, so I haven't looked at them yet. But I see a 5096 up there, and I see a Journe similar to mine, but it's got a moon phase and a date. So I'm just real curious about the prices. So looks like they got some stuff up here. We lost the rancher this morning. I wasn't able to make it to the arranged time this morning, and he wasn't available now. So excuse me. We'll go for next Sunday with the rancher. So let's see what gives here. Let me see what's up with my audio very, very quickly here. Okay. Strange. There we go. I got it working. I think. Testing. There we go. Okay. So let's see what we got. There we go. Let's check this out. So this is fairly this is a new paddock. It's 6 months old. Mine was only 2 months old when I bought it. Believe it or not, mine was just 2 months old. The papers were 2 months old when I bought it for 14,200, I believe. 14.2 for a 2 month old paddock. It's still under warranty, as a matter of fact, right now. And now it's 22,000 here, huh? So this has gone up exactly 50%. It's just amazing. I mean, I personally right now would never pay 22,000 for a simple time Calatrava 14. You know, I pulled the trigger on that without a doubt. Isn't that amazing? This is what's blowing me away. Look at that. 110 grand for that Havana. So Barry's right. My $40,000 simple time Havana has got to be worth $70,000. That is crazy. He said 80, maybe 80. Wow. I'm still not eager for them to call me since I just pulled the trigger on my supercar. And, you know, let the watch be built. Let them take their time so I don't have to outlay 40 grand right now. The longer it takes, to be honest, the better. If that watch isn't ready till next year, I'll wait. The appreciation, the timing of the way getting the watch doesn't matter to me because I'm keeping that watch. And just seeing it go up in value is cool. But damn, I don't want to be committed to dollars yet. So let that shit stew in the factory, huh? Take your time building it. There you go on the Navitimer 806 re-edition. I mean, that price hasn't moved. 9,900 if you want a solid. You know, there you go. Look if you want a great watch for $10,000 that you know you're not getting ripped off on, you know you're not paying over premium, you know you're getting a watch that you want in your collection. This is it right here. This is a great watch to get right now for 10 grand without overpaying. If you want to add a good watch to your collection, if you don't have a Breitling, this is Cliver's favorite watch that he has. He said that a couple of times ago. He said this is his favorite watch in his collection. Right? Not bad for the price. Let's see what else you got. Black Diamond. $70 grand. Is that 70 or 90? 90. Whoa. Whoa, they want 90,000 just because of the diamonds? No, come on. Come on. Oh, it's white gold. Ah, that's right. It's white gold. Ouch. Oh my God. Ouch. 90 grand. Man, I get my car on Tuesday, hopefully. The computer wasn't ready. They had to order a new computer because the dealer fried the computer. And they're doing its 2,000-mile service to qualify for the warranty. Did you know that if you buy a Mercedes brand new, you have to do a factory service at the dealer before 3,000 miles, or it voids the entire 50,000 mile warranty. Man, I didn't know that. I just saw that on the internet. That I'm buying the car with 1,900 miles on it. So I'm right there. So it's a good thing I found out about that. But I mean, they did it anyway. It's at the dealer getting fully serviced. And I called them and they said it qualifies for that. That Tuesday is my big day, which I'm going to try to rest a couple of days because I couldn't walk yesterday at all. Let's see here. The Moser's cool for 12.5. You know, the Moser's really cool. I'm not sure if I like that this particular silver dial. It has like an old fashioned look to it. I'm not too fond of. I might have to see it in person. But I actually like this Moser for the price. It's not half bad, man. Honestly, something like this is cool to jump into. If you're needing a simple time, you missed out on a Patek at 14 grand and now they're 23, you know, and you still want a respectable, more than respectable, 12 grand, man. Right here, 12.5. You can't be mad at yourself 6 months from now for spending 12.5 on a H Moser, you know? You could get mad at yourself for spending 22 grand on a Patek Calatrava come 3 years from now if they go down to 15 again. But man, with inflation, I don't think that's going to happen. Man, I don't think you're ever going to see yesteryear's prices. You know, that's a new topic that nobody's brought up in the watch world that I don't watch anymore. But I'm sure nobody's brought it up because I always bring up everything first. So I'll bring this topic up first right now as the first person in the watch community to say that we won't see yesteryear's prices ever again due to the fact that the inflation jump between yesteryear and present year is so dramatic. It's so dramatic in the last 36 months that yesteryear is exactly that, yesteryear. We can't ever go back there. There will not be a deflationary period that will take us back there. That's a misnomer, a pipe dream, an infatuation with an economic fallacy. The increased cost of petroleum. The increased cost of petroleum right now at excess 100 a barrel is going to trickle throughout the economy through manufacturing products to the bottom line. Everything we touch is made from petroleum. Every plastic is derived from petroleum. Chemical engineering is one of the most demanded jobs in the world, being a chemical engineer, to be able to utilize petroleum into modern day products like soap and detergents and plastics and hard materials and just everything, man. Fuck. It's in everything. Petroleum's in everything. A lot more than people think. So just remember, you heard that topic being brought up here first. Watch prices of yesteryear we won't see again. I'm stopped here at this 118238. I'm really curious about this little son of a gun right here. So I have a 18238 that I bought from here at an unrespectable price, I got to tell you. I didn't go for the double one, which is the model just after because it was significantly more money. Instead of what did I spend on my day date? I'm trying to remember now. 10,000, 11,000. I think I spent 10,000 on my president, believe it or not. And to jump up to the 118, the double one, which has a heavier bracelet, a little bit more of a robust design. It was about $5,000 or $6,000 more. It was about 16,000 for this watch. Now, what's really cool is that you can see here that this is a K serial number, which means that it's year 2000 to 2001, which is the first year they made the 18238. Because my year watch, my example, was made in 1999, and that's why I jumped on it right when I seen it. I got the last year. I got a last year production example of a 18238, and it was in decent condition for 10,500. And I said to myself, man, make sure you get that watch because it's a 1999. I mean, it's going to be as good an example as you can find because it's the last year produced, which will make it a attractive if I ever needed to resell it too. So anyway, 10,500 I spent versus they wanted 16.5 for one of these. So let's take a look and see what the double one's going for now. And this would have been exactly what I would have bought right here. This would have been exactly what I would have bought. 26K. So that's gone up 10,000. 16 to 26. 16,000 to 26. Wow. That's amazing. Now this is really what a president should be worth. I mean, 16,000 for an iconic solid gold day date president. Now it's kind of untouchable. At 26K, it put easily 70% of the market out of being able to touch this. Without a doubt, it put 75% out of the market. They're all buying old day dates and Datejust now. You know what I'm saying? All those old Jubilee, the ones where there's 1,000 iterations that used to be $2,500 and now they're $5,000-6,000. As a matter of fact, I think Watchbox did a show yesterday or the day before, and I missed it, but I seen the title this morning, and it said "Best Watches for $5,000," and that's going to be the whole Rolex line. I don't even need to watch his fucking show. If he didn't go over the whole Rolex date OP Datejust line, then honestly, that guy Tim Massa goes over a bunch of shit watches all the time. I can't blame him with what he wears on his own wrist. But 26K, man, there you go. Fuck. I mean, the guy's wearing a Zen, man. He's got access to everything, and he's wearing a fucking Zen, dude. Get the fuck out of here with your piece of shit watch. What an ass. Let's see. He went from he went from a $200,000 JLC collection to a fucking Zen. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Fucking idiot. All right, let's see what we got next. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Get the hell out of here. Holy moly. This is just a red gold silver dial version of my watch for 63. Oh, Barry, you're right. My Havana's worth 80 easily, especially its platinum. Oh my God. That is sick. You gotta be kidding. Guys, these watch prices have gone out of control. Holy moly. This is crazy. Hold on, let me take a deep breath here and think about this a second. Holy shit. I've got an FP Journe that I'm up 40 grand on. I don't even own it. How much is my Snoopy going to be right now? Jeez, dude, the Snoopy's got to be worth 50K. The Snoopy's got to be worth 50K, and I'm in 10,500 on that. It's already paid for. I'm up 40 grand on the Jorn. I'm up 40 grand on the Snoopy I don't even have yet. I've got an Ed White coming. Come on, the Ed White's going to be worth 30, 40 grand. I'm easily up 20 grand on the Ed White. And then I got a Chronometra Blue committed to me. The Chronometra Blue, come on, man. It's finally had, I don't even need to look for one. It's got to be over 100 and 110,000 now at this point. It's impossible that the Chronometra Blue is frozen at 90 grand when my Havana is pushing 80. There's no way. The next auction, that Chronometra Blue, I promise you, the next auction, that Chronometra Blue is going to push 200,000 and they're going to go up everywhere. They got to. There's just no way. No way. This is insanity. Holy crap, a Chronometra Sovereign for 63,000. Oh my god, a 5170. Oh, it's a blue diamond. That's still, this is insane. I'm just, wow. Whoa, what's going on here, guys? The watches are becoming for extremely wealthy individuals now, and they're going out of market for all the blue collar folks, man, like us. Well, I mean, I was in a suit. I guess I wasn't blue collar, but I mean, I kind of consider it, man. I had to hustle, dude. I had to hustle. I had to do freaking seminars, luncheons, fucking save people from their own ass. Dude, I hustled more than a freaking postal worker, man. There's no way my job would be considered white collar. Fuck. I busted my ass. What do we got here? Man, I'd love to have a Richard Mille, bro. I'd love to have a Richard Mille. Look at that. But too bad the rancher couldn't join me today. The FP Jordan party's in full force. Oh, man, I'm telling you. FP Jordan, baby. Crazy. Hey, what's up, Fries? Timson, yeah. I mean, come on, dude. Help me, dude. Help me figure out why he's wearing that piece of shit. Hey, Lucid. What up? Hey. Yeah, the Moser's not half bad, right? What's the new car? Oh, man, what's the new car? He had to ask. Hold on, I'll see if I don't know if I saved a picture, to be honest. I'll see if I did. Oh, yeah, I'd hate to be a newbie right now, bro. I'd hate to be a newbie. Louis, what's up? What's going on? All right, I'm caught up with the chat. I'll keep an eye on it now. I just have to get myself going here so we could see what we're going to talk about. So, yeah, I mean, what do you guys think about my whole idea of talking about yesteryear prices, inflation, the watch pricing not going back? What do you think about my idea and about that? I mean, do you agree? Have you thought about that? Did you consider that at all, or is it just something that you're in agreement with? I don't think we're going to see old prices again. You know, you're going to see asset classes like investment asset classes go up and down, like stocks and bonds and crypto and NFTs and investable things. You're going to see go up and down, but collectible things that are heavily tied towards, consumer price index, inflation, more so than any kind of a liquid market, right? So collectibles, watches being in that category, those are more tied towards what you're seeing go on with the inflation, and I think and there's a separation here going on. Okay, follow me on this one too. This is an additional layer of analysis here. There's a separation going on. The inflation is going such that these watch prices are going rampant with everything else. Okay, but certain things will stop and plateau. Other commodities that are ramping up right now, they'll plateau, and so will watches at some point. But I believe that watches will plateau higher. They'll over plateau other commodities, and they'll overlap. They'll plateau at a higher point, so they're going to keep going up above the other commodities. And the reason why is because the people who buy these watches are filthy rich, and they got money to buy these watches, and they're not going to stop. They ain't stopping, baby. They ain't stopping. These watch prices are going to keep going up because I think the majority of people who buy these watches are smarter than the average Joe. And in times like this, when people are losing money or just trying to conserve their money, they're doing other shit. They're in reinvesting. They're shorting the market. They're investing in commodities. They're making more money than they were in a good market, and they have this extra discretionary income to spend the extra inflationary rate, on these watches. And so they're going to keep spending and buying them and driving the prices up to a different level than normal commodities, because this is a luxury commodity. And so you have a whole different buyer in here for these watches. It's not the typical consumer. It's a whole different level. So hold on to your watches. Don't sell them. That Submariner I was trying to sell to everybody on here for $9,000 is probably worth 20 now. And my Daytona that I sold to fella for 16 is worth 35,000 now, right? So hold on to your watches because they're guaranteed to keep going up, whereas your other assets, um, you know, they're subject to volatility. And if you bought these watches when most of us did, man, they got to go a long way down for them to even come close to breaking even. I mean, there's no way I can lose, man. I mean, I spent 14,000 on a Daytona that's worth over 50,000 now. I mean, if my Daytona goes down 50% in value, a Daytona's never going to go back down to $22,000. And even if it did, I'll still be up 8 grand on the watch. It's just so crazy. It's so crazy. Um, yeah, for somebody to get handed a Rolex now by Rolex, like if you get a call from Rolex AD right now and they tell you to come pick up a Daytona, I mean, they're essentially giving you free income. And I mean, they're really counting on you not to sell that watch because they're handing you $35,000 of instant cash. You can take that watch and instantly sell it to a dealer for 30 and a private party for 35 profit. It's just so crazy, right? And they know that. So they have to be very particular who they're selling these watches to. And hell, I'm about to take my entire Rolex collection, take a picture of them in front of a newspaper, and go over to my dealer and say, "What the fuck, man? Get me a Rolex, dude. I've been a loyal Rolex holder. I've got every single watch here with my card on it still in my possession. I've not sold even one. It's my turn, baby. It's been 3 years." But I'd be doing that. I'd be doing that. But I got so much outlaid now in that damn car, so it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Just get it out of your mind. Because even if I was to get something crazy like a Daytona, I wouldn't flip it. I wouldn't flip it. I'll hold it. I'll hold it. I'm not gonna flip. I ain't gonna flip no Rolex, man. After the last stream, I was wearing my Batman after we were talking about selling it, so I put it on for 3-4 days. I've been wearing it since last week. My Batman. And there's no way I'm ever selling that Batman, even though I said I could sell it. There's no way. I wore it for a week now. Never gonna sell that thing. Never gonna sell my Batman. You gotta be kidding me. It's right here, as a matter of fact. I ain't never selling this Batman. Never, never, never. I'll wear it today too. So Hell no, I ain't never selling this Batman. This thing is bad, boy. So it just what I got's what I got. I ain't selling nothing. I'm only adding. Hey, this is cool looking. 1960 vintage. I like that. I like that vintage. I'm glad I got one Rolex vintage. I got one, and I'm very happy with it. I'm glad I got the one. I needed one for my collection, and I didn't have an Explorer, so it was good to add that. 10 grand. I'll always get my money back. It's a Rolex. I like this AP. 49 grand though. That's nice. In rose gold here with this color dial. This looks really nice actually. And I've always dug these APs with these leather straps like this. They really look good. This is a beautiful, beautiful watch. And I think for the price, it's probably right. I'm not sure. I've never really shopped these to be honest, but just looking at the price and what it is, it seems in line. I mean, this was probably 38,000, right? So it's probably gone up 10, just the same as everything else. But what are you going to expect? But it's a pretty watch. That'd be a nice pickup if you're in that price range. And then there's the Urban. I don't care for the lugs on this Urban though. They're too flary for me. I don't care for the lugs on that. You guys like these lugs? Would these be teardrop lugs or I don't know what they are? Definitely some flared lugs, man. I'm not sure if I dig them. I'd have to try them out. They might be okay. It's different. I like the Tang buckle. That's unique looking. Just one big, like a horseshoe. I kind of like that. That looks comfortable. Like it doesn't bind on your wrist. You know what? That's actually a good point. Look at this. I seem to always find that the Tang buckle coming straight across tends to cut off your circulation and is a little too tight. And it's very difficult to take off, to unbuckle. It's difficult to unbuckle. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this design helps. It looks like it would help tremendously in both those senses, in the unbuckling, the removal of the watch, and also the comfort during its wear, doesn't it? 17.9 again for that price. It just because it's an independent. It's not bad. Everyone knows I don't like a 5035. I hate how the subdials are too crowded towards center. So I can't. I just would never touch a 5035. Wow, the black dial boutique edition, so beautiful. Not for me though. In the red gold, I don't like the dark with the dark. But ooh, look at this oyster quartz, 7,200. That's not a bad find. Look at that. That's kind of interesting. Look at this, guys. I like this. Man, all the tritium's there. Oh man, this is a good watch. Rose, when do you guys should get this? When you guys should get this? Call them up and offer them 6,500 for it right now. This is a good watch, man. If I didn't buy my car, I'd buy this right now. I would add this to my collection as a Rolex collector. I would want this Oyster Quartz in my collection for sure, without a doubt. I would do it. And then I would send it to Rolex for a full service. And it'd come back with a nice full set of papers. They'll go through all the electronic components and make sure it's all clean and nice and been dipped in cleaning solution, and it's all good to go for another 30 years. And it'll have papers with it. Fuck yeah, dude. This is in great condition. Look at the corners. Look at the edges on the case. This watch is in remarkable condition. Fuck, that's a good price, man. I would jump all over this right now. Someone buy this. Don't let it go. Fuck, don't let this watch go. It's only $7,000, dude. It's like going to the movie theater. Just buy it. It's only 7 G's, man. It's nothing. Someone needs to buy that shit. Crap, that's a good watch. Man, I was wanting one of those, to be honest. One of them Audemars Piguet looking Rolexes, Oyster Quartz, quirky. You know, it's not mechanical. I totally always wanted one of those watches. Shit. That's very tempting. That's hard to pass up right there. Damn. Very hard to pass up. They got my credit card on file. All I got to do is make a phone call or send an email and it's done. That's tough. Can't do it. I'm spending $5,000 on a muffler system, I think. So 7K exactly. 7K on a muffler system and a carbon fiber rear end tip tail fin. I was going to buy some rims for a lot of money, but then last night, the last text I got from one of my boys was, dude, did you even check your AMG options? You probably have forged rims already. And I checked, and he's right. I paid $3,000 as an option for the forged rims that are on the car now. I didn't even know. I didn't even check my own fucking options, I guess. So I don't need to spend extra money on rims. I like this Panerai. Now that's a dark watch that I like. This one is cool. This is so cool. All black on black. This watch just looks clean. So nice. The dial, so pretty. Just everything about it is just, this watch is just very good watch. I don't have a Panerai. If I was going to get a Panerai, though, there'd be two styles I'd look at. The radio mirror, which I'd look for one that gives me some reminiscence of vintage. I love that style of the radio mirror. Kind of like the TV box ones, right? They look like a TV box. And then I like this one. This one here in particular, because I'm not too fond of these giant Panerais for the most part. But this one here in particular is probably better than any of the radio mirrors that I like. This is absolutely stunning. They make Panerai makes the best ceramic watches. The best looking ceramic watches come from the Panerai house. That's without a doubt, for sure. not cheap either. 15 grand. That's pretty good price. But it's an 8-year-old, 9-year-old watch too. I like this though. Oh, he wanted to see what kind of car I got. I don't know if I have any pictures. If I saved any pictures here, let me see if I do. Hmm. Hmm. Did I save any pictures? Let me see if I got any pictures saved. I'm looking right now. Okay, I got a couple of things here that I can share with you. So let me upload them to the streaming software here. I got to add them up here as overlays. So let's add this one. And let's add this one. Now let's look for a picture of the car. Oh, let's add this one. Oh, this one has all the options. Let's do this one. Maybe I can look at my own options and know what the hell I got. Since I don't even look at my own shit. You know what I mean? I mean, when I pick up the car on Tuesday or Wednesday, I was gonna sit down with the manual and the options and just sit here in my garage all day and go through everything from page one. You know, that's what I was planning on doing. So okay, now I need to find a picture of the car. I got everything. I got all the stats for you there. So now let me find a picture of the car. Give me a second here. I'm sure I sent an email to somebody. So I just cleaned up my computer and I deleted everything. So let's see here. I might not have shit. Hold on, give me a second. No rush, right? Hold on. Only picture I have of it. You know, they already deleted it from the website where I bought it because I already put a deposit on it, so it's not on the website no more. They already took it off. I didn't think they would take it off, so. I took pictures right here. I got it. Hold on. I did take pictures because I anticipated them removing it. I did anticipate them removing it, so I took pictures of everything in case there was a problem with something. So I took pictures of everything as advertised. You know what I mean? So here you go. Let me pull it up. I know where it's at now. Photos. Hold on. Man, I just don't know how to use my fucking Apple computer, dude. It's so hard to find shit, dude. Like, it's got photos organized by year, but it's like, where's current year? Like, where's 2022, motherfuckers? How come every year it's organized, but I see every year, but I don't see 2022? Man, why is it so hard for me to find my photos? You know, I'm a PC guy using an Apple. It's so crazy. It's not even under recents. Fuck me, bro. It ain't even under recents. Give me a minute. I'm lost. Let me find my way. I'll find my way. Fuck. I mean, library. You know. All photos. There we go. All photos. I got to scroll through 5,000 photos. Hold on. It's not there though. And I know I saved them. Hold on. Oh, downloads. They're in downloads. They're going to be in downloads. I just figured it out. Hold on. Sorry for the circles. It's going to be in downloads. I got them. They're in downloads. Okay. Let me move some of these to the desktop then. Let me see here. Yeah, let's move some of these to the desktop. How about those? Maybe I don't know how to move them, to be honest. Because I'm not an Apple guy. I don't know how to move this shit. Oh, there we go. I moved them. Okay. We did it. There we go. Okay, now I'm uploading the pictures to the overlays here so I can share them. A couple more. Done. There we go. That's what I got. That's her right there. That's the exact car that I got right there. She's got just under 1,900 miles or 1,900 miles on her. 2021 year. She has a special package on her. Let me show you. Let me show you the special package, bro. Let me show you. Give me a second. Where's a picture of that at? Let's see here. You see that? So this car's been souped up by Rentec. So it's got the R1 package. Check that out, the R1 package. So it's 611 horsepower with 672 pound foot torque. 611 horsepower, man. Now, it's 611 horsepower if it has the sport muffler and catalytic converter setup. If it doesn't have the cat muffler, then it's 601. But the first thing I'm going to do is find out if it has it or not. And if it doesn't, I'm adding that. So it's going to have it no matter what. So I'll be at 611. So I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm not sure. You know, I called Rentec and they told me they have a record of it with the R1 package. They don't have the details on the package. They said when I get the car, I need to crawl under and simply look and see if the Rentec cat muffler system is attached or not. They said if it isn't, give us a call back and we'll sell it to you. So I'm having a feeling it's on there. So cross my fingers when I get it that I don't have to spend $5,000 on that package, on that muffler system. But Yeah, I'm pretty sure my upgrade package is. So here's what the upgrade package includes: the ECU computer, the Rentec mufflers, blow off valve adapter, and the front grill badge. You see, which I have, which it says limited time only. So that part of this package where it says limited time only front grill. Oh, front grill. I don't have a front grill badge. I just have the side grill badge, right? So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'll just wait till I see. But I'm pretty sure, down there at the bottom line where it says 611 horsepower, that's where I'm at. And if not, that's where I'll be at once I get the muffler. But they told me at minimum I'm at 601 with the ECU. So he basically said, man, it's a 50-50 chance that you have the muffler system or not. But he said right now at minimum you're at 601. So just get it if you don't have it. He said now you got something exciting to look forward to while you're waiting. But he said there's a good chance it's on there, and I just don't have a record of it. So, but yeah, look at these are all the options. It's loaded, and then see it's got the forged wheels. I paid $2,100 extra for forged wheels, so I don't need to spend money on forged wheels now. I think it's got all the more options than I need. It even has heads up display. So that's it, man. That's what I got, bro. I went all out. I busted the bank for this one. Well, I got 45 grand for my Porsche, which is all my money back for driving it and fixing it. Believe it or not, man, I got 45,000 for the 911. So that was a huge deposit for this, man. Plus, my boat's up for sale. I'm gonna get 20 grand for my boat. So, I got like, you know, something like just from those two assets alone, 65 grand towards this car. So I was able to do it. I was able to do it. This is it. I'm gonna sell some of those Star Wars collectibles. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit for them to go up, but I'm up about 10 grand on those. I'm gonna throw all that towards the car too. That's another 20 grand. So I'm gonna have about 80, 90 grand of this thing paid off, man. So it's gonna be, to be honest, it's gonna be pretty insignificant in the end once I shift some assets over to cover it. I'll have a big payment because I set it up that way. But boy, the payment will be gone in a couple of years based on how much I'm going to put towards it. So it's going to be nice. And with all the AMG upgrades already it has, it's like I don't need to spend any money on it other than I'm going to put a carbon fiber tail fin on it, and I'm going to put the muffler package if it isn't there. So that's about it, man. But this is going to be my car for a long time. I mean, what am I going to drive? 40 miles a week? 20 miles a week? I'm going to put 100 miles a month on that car. So I would imagine that car in a few years from now, it won't even lose any value. I mean, that car's going to have such low miles on it with a crippled guy driving it. It's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be ridiculous. I mean, my 911, I put 21,000 miles on my 911 in 7 years. That gives you an idea. And of course, I drive my wife's car, the Ford Expedition. 21,000 in 7 years. So 3,000 miles a year. So that's kind of good. It's going to be a very, very low mileage car all the time. The Pontiff. The Pontiff. Man, I don't know about that dude, man. I mean, I got along with him and everything, and then he wanted to go wreck it and talk a lot of nasty shit about me, dude. Again, he tried to get me to forgive him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Merry Christmas. I love you, rich buddy, all that stuff. But I didn't go for it, man. I didn't care this time. He talked some nasty shit on the air, so I'm just done with it. Why? Did somebody buy a metallic blue BMW 330i? Is that what he bought? Oh, shit. Yeah, it is a AMG GT, right? GT? No. No, the GT is the Batman looking one, right? I didn't get a GT. I almost got this. Check this out. Let me show you. I almost bought this one, man. Let me show you. I almost got the GT, the one you're talking about, I think, right? Hold on. Let me pull it up. I almost did it, man. But you know what? I talked with it about my wife, and she helped talk me out of it because I was going to go for the GT because it's crazy looking and everything. I love how it looks and all. But, here's the difference. It was kind of an easy decision, to be honest. But I'll show it to you. How come I can't find their site? What's the name of the place that I bought my car from? Can't find them. Hold on. It's called Eurocar, not Eurozone. I'm looking up the wrong place. This is a supercar shop. My dad bought his Ferrari from here. I tried the Ferrari I was going to get. I tried to talk my pops into selling me the Ferrari because he's selling the Ferrari. He's selling his Ferrari, So I tried to get the Ferrari. I was going to get the Ferrari, but the only way I was going to get the Ferrari from him is if he sold it to me for what he paid for it. But the Ferrari's going for like 40,000 more, and he wouldn't sell it to me at what he paid for it, man. He wants to sell it at the 40,000 profit, so he's going to put it up for sale. But I tried to get the Ferrari, which I don't know. It still would have been the same. It would have been very close to the same amount. It would have been the same amount of money if he gave it to me. Well, it would have been a little bit more. It would have been more. It would have been about 15,000 more, whatever. It was expensive. Anyway, let me pull up this GT that you're talking about real quick. I wanted a Mercedes, and it's brand new, 2021. The GT was a 2016, so it was kind of easy to decide not to get the GT because of the difference in age, and not only the difference in age. Because the difference in age has difference in technology, engine performance, all of that stuff mattered. So I decided, man, do I want a brand new car, like the latest one, or do I want one that's 5 or 6 years old in every aspect? And then it's also much smaller, more like the Porsche, harder to get in and out of. And that was pretty critical for me with my bad spine. I had to just let the GT, the cool looking GT, go out of my mind and forget how cool looking it is. Especially because why? It was in black wrap, and the black wrap looks hot, man. And I'm sure the car was 180 grand, and now it's a good deal. That's probably not even an issue. So it probably was worth the money. I just went for the newer car, the latest kind of and greatest, and also it has way more horsepower. 611 versus the GT had 503. There's the one. There's the other one I looked at. Man, look at that. That's hot, isn't it? So that's the other one I looked at, and this one was cheaper. This car, I could have gotten this for $10,000 cheaper than what I spent. I spent some big money on this car, man. To be honest, big bucks. I gave them $10,000 over sticker, and the sticker is 106,000. So I paid 115 plus tax for this car, for my car. I could have gotten this probably for 109 or 110, 105, 100. $115. I got mine for 115,000. I'll probably be paying about 125, 126, 127 out the door. And then if I have to add the muffler package, I'm looking at another $7,000 with the muffler and the tail fin if I have to get those. So I'm looking at $130,000 car here. I mean, this is on the lower end of what they had, man. Look at what they got. This is on the low end of what they got. He even told me that. I mean, look at what they got. I'm on the low end, man. My car's way down at the bottom. They hardly have any cars for $120,000. All their cars are $200,000 and above. Look at this, $500,000 and above. It's so crazy. I'm fucking poor, man. That ain't no joke. Look at these cars. Shit. I mean, you know, when I went to two Mercedes dealers to look at the 2022 SL63s, and you're looking at $150,000 for the new one. So I got the prior year version, you know, for about 115, 120 versus the 2022, which is going to be about 150. Yeah, the new one starts at 135. And if you're looking to get any options, I mean, look, I got mine dressed up with $25,000 in options. So if you're going to get that added to your 135 base on the 2022 model, come on, you're looking at $170,000 for the car that I bought. So the new one was kind of untouchable to me, and that doesn't even have an ECU computer to bring it up to 611 horses. The new one, the new CL63 AMG has 577 horsepower. So I'm even beyond that with my computers, with my add-ons. So it didn't make sense to me, and I couldn't afford it, quite frankly, the 2022 model. Oh, and not only that, you're at 150, 135. Okay, 135 base. There's a $20,000 premium to get the car, a dealer premium. So it's 155,000 starting price base for the new SL63 2022. That's what it costs to get it at the dealer, 155 plus tax for the base. So add 30 grand of options like I got, you're at 185 grand plus tax. That's ridiculous. I'll buy a Ferrari now for that price instead of a Mercedes. So that's how that rolled down. So I told the Mercedes dealers to go fuck off, right? Definitely told the Mercedes dealer to go fuck off. The one guy called me back. I told him, dude, I got a car that blows all your cars away. Get the fuck out of here, you know? in a nicer way. Fuck your $20,000 premium, you know? I'll pay a $10,000 premium, but at least I'm going to get what I'm going to pay for. And hopefully that muffler's on there. Damn. Hopefully that muffler's on there. What the hell? $300,000 for a Ford Raptor? Is that for real? Holy crap. What is this? 6x6? What's a 6x6? Holy shit. Look at this. Whoa. That is crazy. What is that? A moon vehicle? Wow. Far out. Pretty crazy, huh? What's crazy is they want $300,000 for it. That is sick. But dude, I mean, come on, man. $300,000? Can't you buy an airplane for that much? Holy moly. I don't even want to look at the inside for $300,000, bro, because it's going to suck. Come on, dude. You just got a regular Ford interior for 300 grand. At least make it custom, dude. Fuck. Oh my god. What a pile of junk. It looks cool on the outside, though. I bet the engine's all nice and everything, but Ford Performance. I like the Ford Performance. I've driven one before, but the you gotta reflect back on the transmission, man. I've had nothing but bad luck with Ford transmissions, including the Ford Expedition that I have now. The transmission gets hot too fast, and when the temperature gets hot, it just keeps slipping. So you just gotta wonder, man, on one of these things. I don't want to test drive it, and I would run this sucker hot. I would run that transmission for 10 minutes on a test drive, as aggressive as possible, and get that tranny smoking, man, and see how it reacts. That would be my advice. Try to take a test drive without the fuck it, dude. You're behind the wheel. Make the Ford salesman suffer. He ain't gonna stop you from driving. Take him for a ride. Tell him you're test driving that son of a bitch or you ain't buying it. Yeah. Straight up. Tell him to quit being a ninny. Take that shit for a drive. I drive aggressive, and I overheat that transmission on that Ford Expedition when I drive it. And that damn thing slips on me all day long, man, when I'm driving it. Times I'm driving it, it just slips. I don't know. Just how it is. All right, guys. I think I'm about done. Wrapped up talking about watches and inflation in cars. The only thing we ain't talked about is World War III. We'll talk about that with Clivers one day. Peace out. Thanks for joining. Thanks for participating. Enjoy your watches. Area 51 truck. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? All right. You guys be good. Hasta la vista.